Do you feel like you're walking slower than you used to? Many seniors find that they gradually slow down as they age. Often this will show up as an inability to keep up with a spouse or a partner, or an inability to keep up with their walking group. Sometimes this will even result in people stopping walking altogether because they don't want to feel like they're holding other people back. But there's a key to walking faster that not many people know about. And in fact, many people intentionally do the opposite. In this video, I'll explain what that key is, plus show you 3 simple exercises to help you improve your walking speed. So what is the key to walking faster? Well, there are really only 2 ways that you can improve your walking speed. You can improve your stride length, take longer steps, or take more steps in a given period of time. Now, if you already have a normal stride length, then the only way to improve your walking speed is to take more steps to improve your turnover rate. But for many seniors, they start taking shorter steps. And so just increasing your stride length up to a point is a great way to improve your walking speed. Now, one of the reasons that people take shorter steps is because they lose the ability to balance on one leg, and so they have to put their foot down to catch themselves. So one way to improve your walking speed is just practicing balancing on one leg and becoming more confident on staying on one leg longer so you can take longer steps. But the other thing is that people lose power. And this is what we're really going to focus on in the video, is that if you don't have the power to push off, your steps become shorter. Now, the mistake that many people make is they focus on walking heel to toe. Many are even often told that by doctors or physical therapists. But when you walk heel to toe, you rely on your hamstrings to pull you through. It's what I'll refer to as a front wheel drive, where you're pulling yourself forwards with your hamstrings on every single step. But your hamstrings aren't nearly as strong as the combination of your glutes and your calves. So if you push off of your rear leg with your glutes and calves, rather than pull forward with your front leg, you'll have a lot more power. And so we're going to work on improving that power using a rear wheel drive, pushing off the glutes and pushing off the calves. Now, the first exercise is going to be a heel raise on the wall, but not a typical heel raise like you would do like this. We're going to step back from the wall a little bit and go up and into the wall. This focuses on using your glutes to push your hips in, going into hip extension, as well as your ankles to go into plantar flexion. Now, ideally, you want to work up to doing this on one leg. You're starting back like this, coming up and into the wall, and then going down and back. Up and in, down and back. Up and in, down and back. Try to do 10 repetitions on one leg, then switch legs and do the same with the opposite leg. So that's the first exercise, doing a heel raise going up and into the wall, which helps you with both hip extension and ankle extension or ankle plantar flexion. The second exercise is going to be a little more dynamic, and this is going to focus on a power push out of your calves. We're going to do just little mini hops, coming just an inch or so off the floor. And even if you have arthritis, unless it's really, really severe arthritis, that little tiny bit of impact force probably won't bother you, especially if you're pushing off using your calves and then absorbing the shock by eccentrically loading your calves, kind of working as shock absorbers. So just little tiny hops off the floor like that. That focuses on power generation to help you with that push off. So you don't necessarily need to count these. Often it's best just to set a timer for 30 seconds and just repeat that for 30 seconds. You can make your jumps a little bit higher if you feel comfortable doing so, but stay in a range that you feel comfortable, especially if you're only working on walking. You don't need to push off super hard, but you do want to work on improving that push-off power through your calves. Now the third exercise is actually what I just demonstrated, doing just a slight mini hop, mini hop, mini hop. So you're pushing off the glutes and calves, pushing and landing, pushing and landing, pushing and landing. If you do have balance issues, I would recommend doing this by a wall, just in case you need to catch yourself for balance. Now, if you absolutely don't have the balance to do that, you can make it a little bit less dynamic, just pushing off, stepping, pushing off, stepping, pushing off, stepping, and working up to where you can actually leave the floor just a little bit. So those are the 3 exercises to help you walk faster. Let me know in the comments what you thought. And if you'd like more tips to improve your walking, check out this playlist over here. But before you go, if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you get notified of my future tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.